Hey guys, how's it going? You excited for Christmas? I'm almost done. My fellow air signs, sun, moon, rising, and cross watcher is very important. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me on my journeys. I'm also available on Facebook and Instagram, and it's all the same name, Infinite Air Spiritual Mirror. I did something a little bit different for you guys because I have the 4 card spread of how you're feeling and what's going on underneath, but this time I used 2 decks, so we kind of crossed it with another deck, right, just to see what's going on more. So first of all, we have here you as a 7 of Wands in reverse, which is feeling like overbearing, like something's happening to you where you feel like you don't know what to do because it's happening so quickly, like it's the 8 of Wands right on top of that, right? So it's like quick decision, too much, right? And we've got here the Emperor, right? And underneath that, we've got the Ace of Wands. So perhaps with this masculine energy, someone who needs structure in their life, someone who makes the money, who cleans the home, who manages the bills, someone who's got his structure down packed by himself, right? And then on top of that, with the Ace of Wands, it's like they're lacking the will to do anything. It's like your fire is burning out. Like, to see why? Because apparently there's been some kind of emotional loss for you, right? But the fact that it's in reverse is that it's like you're moving on. And it's like it's like things are happening quite fast where you're not really given a choice right now. Perhaps things are moving quickly and you're not given a choice is because you perhaps found a new love, right? But at the same time, it's like when we are stuck attached to the emotions affect our thoughts, our emotions affect our actions, our emotions affect everything, right? It's our mind, it's our heart. And especially when it hurts and you don't want to have that hurt again, right? But being the Father of Wands in reverse, he's not happy at all. Perhaps very bitter, and someone who is giving themselves unachievable expectations, things that, like setting their standards up too high. And with those high expectations comes failures, right? And with failures comes guilt and shame. And when we put away the expectations within ourselves, that's when we start to realize what we're capable of, because we're the worst at trapping ourselves inside. Here with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. This is a new love. This is something that is possibly what is causing this huge change, this rapid change, because you're probably not going to stay forever. And then again here with the Hanged Man in reverse, it's being scared of sacrificing perhaps your heart again, right? Underneath that deck too is also the 7 of Wands. I love the synchronicities. So I want to do 2 decks. And we've got the 8 of Cups too. This is walking away from something, just like the 5 of Cups, but in reverse. It's moving on. This is walking away. Walking away from a relationship that took all your emotions. Dealing with someone who is very immature. Someone who did not care about consequences. Someone who just went out on the limb and did not give a shit. At the same time. Oof. There's the 5 of Cups in reverse again. So I'll pull that one too. With the 2 of Pentacles. You don't just wake up one morning and become a butterfly. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's a journey. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's sacrifice, it's suffering, it's learning, it's wisdom, it's growth, it's failure, and it's opportunities to rise up again, right? But then this time, it's like what you're learning is going to stick with you. It's not something that's just going to go away the next day, like riding a bike. You learn it forever. And with the strength here, too, that's Leo. That's Leo's energy. Very strong. Courage, right? Brave. Facing things head on instead of being scared and trapped by our fears and running the other way. And with the Pisces energy here with the Moon card, that's reflecting inside, right? It's that intuition, it's that deeper voice that we ignore sometimes. And this is also, it could be reflecting with those deepest parts of fears inside of us, especially when it comes to a love. Like, if you've been betrayed terribly in the past, hurt in the past, things that have happened as you were growing up as a child, things that you may have seen with your own parents, you don't want to have the same bed that they had, right? But at the same time, we make our bed. We make that decision. We don't have to sleep in their bed. Calm mind with the Four of Swords. It's like not just meditation, it's calming the mind, slowing things down, doing one thing at a time, not everything all at once. Because you're moving on. This is great. Great, Aquarius. That's fabulous. Let's pull you. Where'd they go? Some fairy advice. People think it's so easy to just change and move on, but it really isn't. I get it. It took me a long time. I've been through some shit myself, and I've had to scrape all my pieces up off the floor and put them back together differently, right? And the moon could be so harsh, especially if you're harsh on yourself. Got the earth element. She's pretty. She's 54. And the key word here is grounded, right? Earth sustains us. It gives us everything we need to physically survive. Its beauty gives us as much of what we need spiritually. Earth provides us with a stage on which we can act out our life stories, growing and learning as we do, like the Matrix. We have the shepherds of the earth along with the elementals. It is our duty and privilege to do our best to protect her. We can honor her by protecting wildlife, vegetation, water sources, and her air. If the earth cannot drink or breathe, neither can we. If we follow these acts of respect, we will be grounded. Honoring the earth is the ultimate grounding. It is important to recognize that the act of just coming to earth is a grounding act. There are many ways to help feel the calming effects of grounding. Try meditating, drumming, chanting, walking in the woods, hugging a tree, petting an animal, or perhaps wading in a stream. Try to be out in nature as much as possible, and if you can't be outside, then bring nature inside. A stone, flowers, or a feather, whatever strikes your fancy. Drum and stomp and chant today. And then a part of being grounded too is knowing what is. That was the card that was under here. Justice in reverse, right? That's unfair. It's treated unfairly, perhaps treating yourself unfairly and having those high expectations within yourself. And that's not being grounded. That's kind of chaos, right? Where you're always setting your boundaries up too high, and then if you can't complete it, then it's, like I said, it's like not feeling good about yourself, and then your eyes are closed to what is possible and what is available for you, because we can't see our rainbows if we're looking down, right? And perhaps this new one here, that's a good sign. So thank you again. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I enjoy helping you. Remember, this is general. This is not going to hit everybody. All Scorpios and Aquarius and Geminis, we're all different. We have different rising signs and all that good stuff. And like, I'm Gemini, and my ascending is Sagittarius, right? Opposite. But we get along very well. My sister is Sagittarius. for you that's here with me, not to put you on the spot, it is just the two of us. If you want, I can ask questions for you. Or I could just shuffle and pull it out and see what happens. I'll just pull one for you. For our friend here. I'll pull you a fairy card for yourself since you're one who's still here. Thank you. Oh, lots going on. All trying to shuffle at the same time. Okay. So with the world in reverse, that's not complete. Something isn't completed. Something has not come full circle. Something is not the way it's supposed to be. Perhaps like in here, right? Feeling incomplete. With the Father of Wands in reverse again. Or is that the last reading I just did? Oh, I think that was you. Again, it's like feeling so down on yourself and being harsh on yourself. And your wands is your fire. That's your spirit. That's inside of you. We are like the biggest prisoners of our own mind. Here we've got Three of Cups, right? This is safety. This is feeling... With their cups here, this is the emotions. With the emotions and them sitting on the ground like that and you being up in the tree with the crows, you feel safe. You don't have to worry about your emotions. You don't have to worry about what you say in front of these people because they accept you for who you are. Perhaps that new beginning that's coming here is what is being offered to you, but at the same time with that conflict. Interesting. We've got the daughter, the father, and the son. Pentacles, pentacles, and wands. So with the Son of Wands in reverse, that's like reckless behavior. Because he's a very adventurous person who's not afraid to look around any corner. But at the same time, when you're in reverse, it's like taking negative corners and not caring about the consequences and the domino effect that's happening around you. And with the Father of Pentacles too, upright, is someone who, like if you look at his face, it looks kind of dull. Like he doesn't really have face expression, but at the same time his antlers are so full of light, they're so full of every chakra. They seem almost so calm, but it's just, that's just how they're so relaxed on the outside. By the inside, they're so full of everything. Hard worker. Like a very intricate worker. Someone who dedicates all their time to it. But then when you have the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, that's, like I said, you can't see your rainbow when you're looking down. Right? Again, it's more like perhaps feeling kind of caged. There's the Four of Cups in reverse. 3, 4. Again, it's like trying to accept things for the way they are rather than fighting them, right? Because the rat is kind of sneaky. But people change just like the weather, right? Ooh, see, that's the same thing that happened when I was looking before. So much to say with the air, so much need to get out. But the thing is, are you getting it out? Or is it staying inside? Are you the only one who's listening to all of these things? Maybe you should settle it down. Ooh, Faye. I like that one. got fire in her hands too. And she's 20. And the keyword is fairy. I always liked that name, Faye. I've had one friend named Faye. This card represents the realm of fairy and the fairy within you. If this card comes to you, it tells you of an inborn ability to tap into that which is of the mystical realm. You may find that you are enhanced with an otherworldly, magical, fairy-like quality. You may come from a long line of fairy ancestors, carrying the bloodline of these ancients. Others may notice something just a bit different about you. The word eccentric may come to mind of some who are acquainted with you. But do you care? No. And this is how it should be. You may see and hear and know what which others do not. Administering healing energy may be your talent. There is a special twinkle in your eye. These are the eyes that can see fairies and communicate with all the elementals. You work with the heavenly as well as the earthly spirits. You are a gifted person, intuitive and capable of easily channeling the energies of the universe. Remember to always use this power for the highest good. Always ask that you be guided in its use and no one comes to harm you through your ministering. Remember to keep your ego out of your spiritual work, for therein lies your downfall. Give credit where credit is due. Spirit does the work. Sprout your wings today. Right? And the thing is, too, here, it's like that doubt inside, where perhaps maybe listening too much what other people are saying and not going by what you're saying inside. We can't live life trying to please other people, because in the end we'll be the ones who are not pleased, right? We're always taking our cups and we're filling everyone else's, and we go back to the well and it's empty, we're fucked, right? That's just how it is. Been there too many times. But now you grow and you get stronger. And I used to hate the people of my past, but now I understand that they were my teachers and my soul chose it. And that's what happened, and then I fixed it, right? And now I'm stronger. And I love myself. And you love yourself too. So until then, you can email me, you can contact me, we can chat. Like I said, I'm on Facebook and Instagram and here. I've got email there too. So, yes. Take care, guys. Especially you. Bye.